What's up, beauties, and welcome to today's video. As you can see, today is very Halloween themed. I do walk you guys through how I created this look and what I used to create it. I decided to create this look because I do not have a costume this year. If you just want some Halloween inspiration or you want to see how I created this look, go ahead and keep watching. If you have not yet or you are new here, please hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell so you're notified every time I post. Let's go ahead and jump right into today's video. Okay, so I have already prepped and primed my face, so I'm going to go ahead and jump right in with some foundation. I'm going to use the Tarte Foundcealer. It's a little bit lighter. I'm not self-tanned, so that's what I need right now. I had to put that on my e.l.f. sponge, put it all over, and I mentioned in a recent video that I have been skipping out on putting product directly onto my nose because I feel like it's just been caking up and separating throughout the day and not what I'm going for. So yeah, I just don't put it directly on my nose. I will put it all over my face and then put the remaining product on there. And then I do like to go over my eyelids initially because I want the most coverage on there, since I do have thin skin and you can see all my veins through there, which is again not the look I like. So we'll go ahead and cover those up as much as possible. Once again, for maximum coverage, I'm going to be using my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I have been using a little bit less lately, which I'm very proud of myself. I used to wear, this is a lot, right? But I used to totally put on so much more than this. So kind of proud of that, and I feel like it's actually been working out a little bit better. We don't have any caked up areas and everything just looks great, even though I'm not using as much product as I used to. Still getting great coverage. And again, pulling it onto the eyelid because I want to cover up those veins and give myself a very even canvas to work with when I do my eyeshadow. I'm going to go ahead and blend this out, and then we will move on. So what I've been trying to do very quickly afterward, so that nothing creases, taking my Wet n Wild translucent setting powder and go ahead and just press that in to everywhere it needs to be, which my immediate areas will be my eyelids. Woo, that was a lot. And my forehead, so I do not get those forehead wrinkle lines. That seriously drives me nuts, I think, more than anything. Is those forehead like indentations where your foundation and concealer is. I just can't. As you can see, lots of forehead wrinkles. Botox in my future, if it's affordable. If I can afford it one day, I would love it. Setting everywhere on my face that I put the concealer and places that I might get oily. Moving on to the fun part, we are going to be doing eyeshadow. I do have two palettes out here right now, which is the Anastasia Sultry palette and then the You're So Money Baby Kylie palette. So what I'm thinking here is there is a very lime green and then a little bit darker green in here, and I haven't touched them and I'm just dying to, and I'm like, Halloween, what a more perfect time. And then maybe some of these deeper shades in here to kind of, you know, bring it all together. So what I'm gonna do for an all over the lid color is this shade Birch and the Sultry palette, and just kind of, Lord, who let me do makeup? I got makeup all over my pants, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Alright, so I'm gonna take that Birch shade on the fluffy brush that actually came with the palette and just kind of swirl that all over the lid. So that brush just wasn't doing it for me, so I'm using one of my own that I actually think I used that shade with the other day. And I'm going to, there we go, this blends a lot better. Okay, so now that I have that color down and just like an all over color, I'm going to take the shade Bands in the Kylie palette, which is a deep brown. I'm going to try to go in with such a light hand with my Sigma blending brush and focus that in the crease and in the outer corner. It is pretty dark, so hopefully this is okay. Yeah. So going in with a super light hand, my thought process here is that I want this color to peek out of whatever I'm putting down. If this turns out the way I want it to, it's gonna look super sick. but you never know. You never know. What I'm thinking here is like super dark smoky eye, and then that pop of green, and then some bold lashes, and I think that it'll look so cool, but we're gonna see. What I'm trying not to do is have any harsh lines, so I'm gonna take that brush that I use for the first color and just blend it all together. I am gonna deepen it up in the crease just a wee bit. There she is. It's gonna be a dramatic look. Hope everyone enjoys it. Oh, also, taking the color that I was just using on the lid and putting it down here. I am bringing it pretty far down. Kind of look like I got black eyes right now, but I want the shadow to like peek out once I have my mascara on. And this just to kind of smooth out that lower lash line. So what I usually do, say I have more of like a circular look, I will take a brush with pretty much nothing on it and just slowly work it out. As you can see, it's getting worked out, and it gives you more of an elongated eye, a more smoky eye, and that's what I'm looking for. Okay. Just pulled out some more. So I'm going to use this teeny tiny brush to start putting that green shade. Bring it with some MAC Fix Plus. Brittany actually gave this to me. Thank you, Brittany. I'm going to go into the green. Woo. So this is probably going to take a minute to build up, so I'm just going to speed you guys through that. Might build it up more in a little bit, but as you can see, it is like just stacked with pigment. I totally love it. I'm going to take the brush that came with the Anastasia palette and go in with the black. A little nervous about this. I've always been like tough with black. It's just it's a dark color, and if you mess that up, there's no going back. So I'm going to just literally lightly stamp it on there, and holy cow, I didn't even think of this. This is like Frankenstein vibes, and I like it, the black and the green. It's working. I just, woo, see, you see that? That's what we don't want. So I'm gonna try to just blend that away. And it's working, and it's also pulling the black over, and I'm liking that. So I think what I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to put a little bit of black on this guy, bring that down a little bit. What I'm doing here is just kind of circular motions, letting that black kind of diffuse across the eye. Great thing about makeup is you can do it however you want, and it's not wrong. You know, it's your preference. What steps you want to take, in what order and whatnot, comes out the way you want it, you're doing it right. So you don't have to do everything the exact order I'm doing it. You do what works for you. It is what it is right now. The black is okay. I want to brighten up the green a bit more and see if I can really bring this look where I want it to be. I think once my like whole face is done, that it's gonna all come together. There we go. So using that MAC Fix Plus is really helping build this up to where I want it. All right, I know this feels like it's taking forever, but Rome wasn't built in a day, folks. So that's why we are here still. Trying to blend this to the point where I love it. I'm gonna chill on the eyeshadow for a minute, and we are gonna do, we're gonna put on some Hoola bronzer from Benefit and deepen this face up a little bit. Really bring everything together and complete this look. Of course, the sun would come out right now. Totally switch up my lighting. Bronzer and contour is probably gonna be a little bit harsh and bold for the color of my neck, and I'm going to try to just blend it down my neck, but I can't have like a pale face, not dramatic face with the way my eyeshadow is going right now, so. I'm back and I just had to kind of blend everything out because the light wasn't working with me, nothing was working with me, but we're back. I'm gonna do my eyebrows with you guys. I've been doing the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. I like it a lot. I feel like just being able to shape my eyebrows just like a paintbrush. It just has been working so well for me, so that's what I've been doing. Just so lightly underlining, I'm saying underlining, but you know what I mean, outlining, I guess, the bottom of my brows and just giving the bottom of it good structure. I find that really helps define the brows. And even if you want to leave the top part unlined, you can really get that natural looking brow by making hair-like strokes and just kind of filling in those areas. And then brow gelling it up. And that's how I would do super natural brows. Actually, I think, you know what, we might do that today. I'm just gonna do hair-like strokes instead of outlining like the top portion of my eyebrows. Just gonna quickly run some of that e.l.f. brow gel that I totally do not recommend through your brows because I'm out of my Benefit one and I am waiting on a new one to come. So I'm gonna use this, be good for about 10 minutes, and then it's not gonna be sticking up anymore. I'll do my eyeliner real quick. I'm gonna start with just a line across the top and see if we wanna wing it. I don't know. This is the MAC Brush Black Liner. This one and the Kat Von D one are my two favorites, both so good. If you like a more stiff brush, you would like the Kat Von D one. If you want a more flexible brush, then you would like this one. I finished up my eyeliner. I highlighted the brow bone and my inner corner with shade Pearl and Anastasia. Let's go ahead and, you know, zip through a couple things. I don't want to bore you guys to death. I'm going to highlight my face. What are we going to use? Probably the Anastasia Glow Kit. There is some deeper and lighter. I'm going to do probably like mix these two in Summer and Moonstone. These are super great. I really do like them. I want to get one of the other kits she has, like with the 4 shades in it. And I'm gonna go ahead and put that on the cheekbones a little bit, up there, on the nose. I'm not like super picky about highlight being super precise. That's the word I was looking for. Holy cow, brain fart. We'll just use a fluffy brush because I'm not super picky about that. And then a lot of times I will go back over the bronzer to make sure that didn't get diffused at all. You don't want to look pale. You know how I am about that. Got a nice glow, everything going on. And I do want to do blush. I'm going to use this MAC Gingerly. I don't know, I don't want something like super pink. This is the only not real pink one I have. And then I have been doing, if you didn't see my last video, I have been doing highlight then blush because I'm not the biggest on blinding highlight. So I do like to diffuse it a little bit with my blush. And then I do bring it up to the temples to give that more slimming look. Now, I do know that I have a lot of makeup on right now, and this is not something I would wear every day. This is not a very wearable look. However, for Halloween, not mad about it. I think it's totally fine. Okay, so here's what I'm going through. I've got two Kylie lips. One is in Bougie and one is in Kourt K. Kourt K is more purple, this one's more red. I feel like red, green, Christmas, but it's more Halloween-y. We're gonna do the purple because I don't wanna look like Christmas on Halloween. Okay, so I'm gonna do the Kourt K lip liner and I'm gonna put on the lip. I'm not gonna bore you guys through that either, so I will speed you guys through that. Back, and I don't know if you guys saw, but my lip liner wasn't sharpened and I didn't have it in me to go and do that right now, so it would have been nice if I had it, because this color is really bold and hard to, if you mess up, it's gonna be all over your face. So wish I would have had that sharpened, but you know, we worked with it. So now I am doing my mascara with the Lights Camera Lashes by Tarte, and just putting a little bit on the upper lash and then focusing it more on the bottom lash. And this mascara I seriously love so much for the bottom because it separates your lashes on the bottom and then does elongate them. Do I put lashes on or do I just say that we're good? I don't know, I feel like I kind of look like Frankenstein, Spice Girl, a lot going on. Okay, I'm back. The Ardell Naked lashes are on. I'm just going to set this face with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Oops. All-time favorite. This stuff is fantastic. This is the completed look. Totally Halloween. I absolutely love it. This came out pretty much as good as I thought, maybe even better. I like the lip color. I'm glad I went with the purpley. The green is fantastic. I feel like Frankenstein's wife maybe, I don't know. So if you guys like this video, if you made it all the way through, props to you. I know it was a long one. Hope you guys enjoyed. I really liked this Halloween look. I'm thinking maybe I could do kind of like this but for Thanksgiving and then for Christmas as well. You guys let me know if you guys like that. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it if you want, comment, please subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye.